around 3 years ago when I came into this self-evolution space, I had the belief that everything would just come to me. God would just gift me everything from the heavens above. I wanted a Lamborghini, I was just gonna magically get one. I wanted to be, a gamer and a fucking YouTube watcher at the same time as being a millionaire. And somebody who owned a huge mansion, living life basically on holiday mode, putting in zero work in fucking Nepal or something. Some random country. And I used to envision just never working. I used to envision that everything would just come to me out of the fucking heavens. Everything would just fall to me like rain. I don't know what I was thinking. But I have a feeling it's not just me. So today I want to reiterate, nobody's coming to save you. Nobody is going to come from the heavens, drop from the heavens and decide, I'm going to make my money and give it to you. So you can become the best Call of Duty player, the best Fortnite player, whatever fucking game. Sleep 12 hours a day, never work, live life on holiday in Asia somewhere, Middle East somewhere, from Australia even, and just do absolutely nothing with your life. And obviously now I realise what a stupid decision it was to just expect everything to come to me. But there was a point in my life where I just expected everything to just happen. It's just going to happen by itself, Instead of recording these videos for you, I'm just going to magically have them recorded by whoever else, right? I'm not going to have to sit here every single day, make videos, speak to people. I'm not going to have to look at the markets every single day. I'm not going to have to do all of this dumb shit to make money. I'm just going to sit back and it will all happen for me. It will all come, right? And I was such a foolish dickhead. I was such a numpty. I was such a peasant, I couldn't even realise. I was fucking an idiot. I was an idiot, man. I was a complete and utter idiot. Obviously, I don't want you to make the same mistakes, so I'm going to give you an insight. An insight that I thought of, and it completely makes sense. When you're a kid, I'm sure you have some goals, some ambition, some dream. To have a big house, a fast car, and a beautiful wife. And you played the games, At least when I was a kid, we had Minecraft, so we just built the mansions we wanted. We had Forza, so we just got all the cars we wanted. Wife says, thankfully not possible with video games. Could you imagine how bad that would be? Fucking hell. But essentially, we got all our big houses out of the way. We got all our fast cars out of the way. Wife you can never think about. We were too young to really think about a wife, right? All kids, we're 4 years old. We used to, play pretend parents, I believe. I'm sure we did at some point. Where I was the dad, someone else was the mum, or woman used to in particular. I don't know. I've forgotten. I'm not a kid anymore. I'm not too young anymore. But we used to play like parents, I think. I used to pretend to have like these baby dolls as our babies. Just like we play the video games and pretend these mansions are our homes. We pretend those games are our life. We pretend they are our reality. As we get older. Almost as an escape from your own because you don't like your own reality. Perhaps. And I'd like to use the example of a car to describe to you why you might be lazy. When you are 8, 9, 10 in school, you start to realise these teachers don't have the supercars. They have Mini Coopers, Fiat 500s, Ford Fiestas, and whatever other cars you can think of. Maybe a Range Rover if they're lucky. Maybe even a Porsche if you are super lucky. But you would never see any top-end cars. So that belief, that dream of having a top-end car, one of those Lamborghini, Bugatti, Ferrari, one of those top-end, super wealthy cars, starts to decrease in your mind. And you start to transform from going from a young man who says, I want a Ferrari, I want a Lamborghini when I'm older. You go from this to, I want a average car, I want a Ford Focus, I want a maybe a BMW if I'm lucky, or an Audi. I want a Polo or a Golf. I want one of these cars. And obviously, you want one of these cars you understand you can get them just by working. Just by working the average life. I've had one dream in my entire life where I've worked an average life. And that was me living in some luxury penthouse in London. Or not penthouse even, it might have been some like apartment building, that's the one I'm thinking of. It might be some apartment. There's a luxury apartment in London somewhere near the top floor. I was working as a fucking pizza dude. And then obviously I realised that's unrealistic. My dreams are crazy though, so it doesn't surprise me how to dream about that. And because you realise you can work an average life, you realise you can just work a 9 to 5 and get these cars, your fire starts to dimmen a little bit. Because there is a fire inside of each and every single one of you, and that fire begins to diminish the moment you believe it's possible by just showing up and going through the motions. And that's why you think when you come into this huge realm of self-evolution that just going through some motions is going to get you some Lamborghini, some Ferrari. And that's why you become entitled. I guarantee it. Anyway, you're an entitled motherfucker now. You've come into this self-evolution realm and you are so entitled that you think everything's just going to fall in place to you like the rain that's happening outside right now. You think it's all just going to fall on the floor and make a huge puddle of wealth for you. It's not going to happen. Wake the fuck up. It's not going to happen. Nobody's coming to save you. You have to do all the work by yourself. You have to figure out by yourself. You have to learn by yourself. You have to try and do outreach by yourself. You have to try and do everything by yourself. And you've probably heard before, it's easier to do shit in a pack than it is a lone soldier. If you're a lone wolf, could you imagine trying to hunt a deer versus if there's 10 of you? If you're one friend trying to pull a bird by yourself versus if there's 6 of your friends hyping you up there. Bruv, come on, use your brain. Which is going to be easier? So in this realm of self-evolution, if you are by yourself trying to learn the best ways to make money and the best fitness tips and finance tips and everything, how the fuck are you going to do it on your own? You need brothers, you need friends. You need people you can actually trust and rely on to learn everything you need to actually succeed in life and not be one of these dickheads who decides to fall for the same faults of society, believing that everything's just going to fall in place for you. Literally, everything's just going to fall in place. You can pray every single night of your life, but not one single thing you actually really fucking want. Not one supercar will be able to ever fall onto your drive without the effort. And if you're somebody who lacks effort, someone who needs help with accountability and becoming a greater person in this realm, I have a Discord now. First link in the description. I'm still working on it every single day. I want to improve it and tweak it every single day, but you know, it's our allegiance and you're completely free to join, brother. Because I don't want to see you lose. If you're a loyal fan of mine, I want to see you win. I want to see each and every single one of my fans succeed in this world. That's why I've launched this community. You can talk to me directly. I have an Instagram. DMs are open whenever. Reach out to me whenever you need. I'll do my best to respond. Because I want to help you. And I need you to stay accountable for yourself. Because nobody is coming to save you.
It's coming home. It's coming home.